Need to post pins but don't have time to design from scratch? I've been there. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Tailwind Create to design click-worthy pins in minutes. It's my go-to when I need fast, beautiful pins without the fuss. I'm Lorraine P, founder of Step Up Boss Up Society, and if Pinterest is part of your marketing strategy, but you don't always have hours to design pins, you'll love this tool. So Tailwind Create is part of the Tailwind scheduling platform, but I personally only use it when I'm in a rush and have no fresh pins lined up. I want a different look than my usual Canva templates, or when I just need to batch pins quickly with minimal effort. It's not my everyday design tool, but it's an amazing backup for staying consistent. So here's a quick walkthrough of Tailwind Create. So first, once you're on Tailwind, just hop into your dashboard and you'll find Tailwind Create just here where you've got the little paintbrush and it's Create. So you just click on there. And if you've never used Tailwind Create before, the first place you should go is into brand settings. This is where you can set up all your brand details. So add your logo, add your brand colors, and the name of your website or your brand, and add in your fonts, your branded fonts. Now, if you don't have your branded fonts or you don't have branded colors, you can actually choose color palettes that they have designed here for you already. And you can use their curated font pairings as well by just clicking and choosing whichever you want. One piece of advice I should give is when you put your logo in, make sure you upload a transparent background version of your logo so it will easily fit onto any design. Okay, so now you've got your brand set up. Now let's go into the design gallery. So this is where you're going to start designing. So there's 3 ways to get started. One, the first way is to just drag and drop your photos directly into here. And when you put a photo in here, if say you're dragging a product mock-up, make sure that that product mock-up, the photo that you're putting in, has a transparent background. You can also put your blog feature images in here or all the images that are in your blog posts if you say you're doing a product roundup or a review. Probably the best way to do it is to put a link directly to your blog post in here. That will pull all the images from your blog post directly into Tailwind, and you can select which images you want to use. And the third way is using stock images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in one of my blog posts in here. And as you can see, it takes a little while to generate, but then it pulls up all the images on that blog post. So what I'm going to do is select my feature image. And once that is selected, it starts populating in all the pin templates over here. The next thing you want to do is go into the text section. So in the text section, it basically pulls up the blog title, and sometimes it pulls up some extra information. So it will pull up, for this one, it's pulled up my blog name and my blog tagline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to have a much shorter title. And when you're here, you can even change things like your fonts, your color palettes, and your branding. So for branding, this is where you will want to come down here and select whether you want no branding, whether you want to just use your website name or brand, or if you want to use your logo. For this one, I'm going to select website name. As you can see, it's just populated at the top. So all the templates has got the name, except for this one, which is just a photo post. The next thing you get to do is choose whether you want to do more types of posts. So right now we're creating some pins, but you can also create Instagram feed posts, you can create Instagram stories posts, and Facebook feed posts. Now, as I said, you can pull in multiple photos from your blog post. So if you're doing a roundup post, you can have all your images in here. And when you do that, you can select multiple photos. And when you select multiple photos, what will happen is that it will show you all the template. It will switch up all the templates to show all the ones that have the ability to have multiple photos within them. Since I've only just got a feature image, I'm going to go back to one. And then you can select your category. And selecting your category basically means that it's going to pull up the templates most appropriate for the content that you are creating a pin for. So you can choose by content. So if you're creating product pins, blog post pins, FAQ pins, how-to pins, a list blog posts. You can also select by promotion. So what type of promotion are you, if you're creating a promotional pin, industry pin, style, the types of style, whether you want it to be minimalist, whether it's just background for text, whimsical, classical. You also are able to select seasonal pins, Tailwind packs, which is special packs designed by Tailwind. So they've got two here, and these are actually quite nice. So you might want to try those out. They're very new and modern. And then you've got the design trends. For today, I'm going to select a blog post style pin. And now it's giving me all these templates that are suitable for blog posts. So once you've got all your templates ready to select, now you can just go through them and select the ones that you like the best. So all you have to do is click on select, and that will then open this side window, and it will show you your selection. You can either go directly into reviewing that post and reviewing that design, or you can just continue selecting. So let's select some more. So let's select this one and continue selecting, and let's select this one and continue selecting. Now, one of the other things you can do is if you had multiple photos, you could change the photos in actually on the post. So you found the post you like, and you're like, okay, I've got several different images to choose from. You can literally change that by clicking on here. So let me just go add another image. And once I do that, it's going to use a mix of those images, and it's actually defaulted back to multiple, but I don't want multiple. We'll go back to the one photo. Now I could start shuffling the images. I can also shuffle colors, hit select on that as well, and continue. So now let's go and view our designs. And this is when we come to the next stage of being able to look at each of our designs. So we could look at them and go, I don't like this one, and you could deselect it and it removes itself from your review stage. Or you could be like, okay, I want to change the words on this pin. So let's say I wanted to create a different pin title for this one. I could just go in and change the pin title, and just like that, that's been changed. I could also change any element, or actually edit any element on this design. And once I'm happy with that, I can just hit select design, and that will take me back to my review board. Another thing you can do is if you really love one of these templates, you can literally just hover above and select and click the little heart. I've done it for this one already, but you can't do it if you've customized a template. So if you really like any of these designs, heart it and favorite it before you go in to edit and customize. So I like this one as well. So I'm going to heart that one. Now the next step is to schedule these pins. Now you have two options over here. You can download the designs. So if you were going to use these and actually put them in your blog post, as well as schedule them out directly through Tailwind, you can do that. So you can download the design to add to your blog post, or you can go straight to go schedule and just have to choose the right account and click confirm. And that will take you to Pin Scheduler. From here, you can start scheduling your pins. You can also schedule your pins directly from drafts. They will be populated in your drafts as well. So you can schedule them from your drafts. We'll go back to the create feature. And as you're in here, you can at any point with the same project, change the text here, and it will change the text on the template designs. To create a brand new project, all you have to do is head over to projects, and you'll see that everything that you've created so far will be saved in the projects section. And to be able to use the design gallery section again, just hit start a new project, and that will redirect you to the design gallery dashboard where you can start creating a pin for another product or blog post. In your favorites tab, this is where your favorite templates have been saved. So that is a quick overview of Tailwind Create. If Tailwind Create looks like a time saver for you, check out my affiliate link below and tell me, do you use Tailwind or any other tools to help you schedule and create pins for your Pinterest strategy? Let me know in the comments below.